Good evening, baseheads, candy kids, and headbangers of all kinds. It has been a long time since we have spoken, and we have a lot to talk about. Ultra is creeping up on us with just 10 days left. I started packing already. I'm leaving for Puerto Rico this Friday, right before Miami Music Week, and it has been a wild ride. If you have been following Ultra Music Festival like I have, you have been on this roller coaster adventure just like I have. The anticipation is still growing. I am still praying that everything will go smoothly. But I think that I've made all of the appropriate arrangements for it to go as smooth as possible. My hopes is that I could translate some of that knowledge to you and kind of let you know what we're getting ourselves into. Because like I said in my last video, this could go good, this could go bad, this could be a little bit of both. But either way, it's going to be an amazing experience that we might not ever get again in Virginia Key. And for those reasons, I'm so grateful and I can't wait to see you guys there. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about was Ultra's voyage. After 21 years, we are moving again to Virginia Key. It started off in 1999 at Miami Beach. And then in 2001, it went to Bayside. And for all that time, it has been there. And because of Miami's residence in Bayside, it actually got kicked out. I'll go into that a little bit more, but Ultra's been through 3 lawsuits since they have decided to move to Virginia Key. So the fact that this is happening is kind of a miracle. I wanted to briefly go over the lawsuits. There's a lot to it. I read as much as I could. Each one of them is more than 20 pages, where the biggest one was like 46 pages long. So the first one was Ultra versus Rapture. Rapture was, or is, a festival that was booked in Virginia Key for the same days as Ultra Music Festival. And when I first heard about this, I was like, wow, so like Ultra's a bully and like kind of just kicked Rapture Festival out. But Ultra's take on it is that they're a much bigger festival and Rapture would have a lot easier time finding a location than Ultra would, especially with the little amount of time that they were given once Brickell had kicked them out. So they did all the paperwork the right way, and basically they were like, I don't know what you're talking about, Rapture. Like, I filled out all the paperwork. I did everything that I was supposed to do, so I don't know why you're suing me. So judge throws that one out, and then the second suit comes out, and that's Rapture versus City of Miami and Virginia Key Beach Park Trust. So now Rapture's like, okay, we get it, Ultra. It's not your fault. So let's point the fingers at the people that actually approved of your agreement, license, lease. There's been an argument about the terminology that's been used, so I'm going to use a lot of quotes when I talk about this. So that one was also dropped. I don't remember the real reason why, but the judge was like, unsustainable, we need more hardcore evidence. So that one was dropped too. And then the one that's currently going on right now is Brickell Homeowner Association and Christopher Mullen versus the City of Miami. So now they're just directing towards the City of Miami. And I think City of Miami might be in a little trouble. What did you do? Oh, shout out Miami. I hope everything goes well for you. I hope justice is served either way. Another reason why I don't think Virginia Key will be seeing Ultra again. But hopefully this will take place. And hopefully there will be no more lawsuits. I mean, this is crazy. 3 lawsuits over one festival. I mean, it's pretty serious. So I'll definitely be following this for the future. I understand why Biscayne's residents have had a problem in the past, and I'm surprised that it took them this long to kick Ultra out. I know that they tried in the past, but in my opinion, where it should be moved is obviously it should stay in Miami. I grew up in Miami, in South Florida, and being to all the parks and stuff, I believe that they should do something like EDC Orlando. You know, it's in Tinkerfield, which isn't in a horrible part of town, but it isn't the best part of town either. And what I've seen is the people of the neighborhood take advantage of the festival being in town, and they make money. They sell water, Gatorade, beer, t-shirts, pins. They make any opportunity to make money while the festival is here, while the Biscayne residents are complaining. So I feel like they, both residents and Ultra and Miami, would all be winning. That's just my personal opinion. I guess we'll see what happens for next year for Ultra. I personally doubt that it will return to Virginia Key. The lawsuits have focused a lot on the environmental problems that Ultra is going to bring. One of the main things that even the third lawsuit was looking into is the manatees. Just the loud music just is a huge disturbance to the environment. And although Ultra is really trying to implement all these wonderful environmentally friendly things, the people are saying that it's a joke, that it's just not enough to protect the environment. So Amelia Earhart Park for next year, Miami, Florida, whoever is watching, I hope you listen. It's a really good option. So Virginia Key is on an island, and because of the environmental issues, they're actually not allowing everybody to get onto the island. Because of this, Ultra has provided two different transportation methods. One is a free shuttle, which departs from 3 different locations in the South Miami, Biscayne, Brickell, Vizcaya area. And then the other option is a ferry, which costs $180 with taxes for the 3 days. And it picks you up at Biscayne Marketplace, Hard Rock Cafe, and takes you right to the festival. Me and my rave fam decided to do this year because the amount of buses with the amount of people, it just, math. I'm a math person, and it's going to take at least 4 to 5 trips to get everybody off of the island, in my opinion. So the ferry was just the best way to go. Obviously, not everybody could afford to do that. And on top of that, we paid parking at the Biscayne Marketplace parking garage so that we would have a safe place to park. That was also $75 for the 3 days, and that is without the Ultra tickets. So Ultra, you really did a good job of getting my money, but again, hopefully it will all be worth it. The shuttle is said to take around 15 to 25 minutes, and the ferry is going to take 35 minutes, give or take. But I feel like both modes of transportation are going to be super lit. So I'm not worried about that at all. So once we get into the festival, now we have to pass through security. One thing that's changing for this Ultra from all the previous Ultras is that no totems are allowed, again because of the environmental factors. So if you guys are planning to bring a totem, and if you guys have already made one, I'm really sorry. Just take it to the next fest. Don't get discouraged. And also, clear bag policies. They've tried to implement it in the past. They haven't been successful, but starting last year, they got a lot more strict, and this year is going to be the strictest. So they have the guidelines on Ultra of the dimensions of the bag, what they can't exceed, and they just have to be see-through. So if you want to take a bag, buy a see-through one. I recommend Amazon. Fanny packs will be allowed, and also hydration packs. So if you have any of those two, you'll be good to go. Your wristbands should be activated through the Ultra website or app so that you get your Ultra Passport points, and those accumulate and you get I don't know what, but don't put on your wristband until Friday. They do tend to get tight as the weekend goes by. Once you slip them on, you can't adjust them to take it's either on or off. I do have a couple of videos saved on my page as to how you could take off the wristbands at the end of the festival so that you can keep them. You'll see a lot of people collecting wristbands, like 50K on the wrist, look at my 50K on the wrist, and it's like all wristbands. I'm sure you see the meme, but it's like goals. That's what I'm living towards. So I think I've pretty much covered about everything. Lineup is absolutely sick. The thing that I'm pretty excited about is how much Ultra has catered to everybody. The bass heads, the tech heads, the house heads, just all the heads. They have a 3-stage section for just Resistance Island. It's going to be fantastic. And I'm a bass head, but I'm so excited to be able to experience it to this magnitude. On the map, it's divided into 2 spaces. You have the 3 stages that's going to be the live arena, worldwide, and Ultra main stage. And on the other side is going to be the 3 resistance stages. I think they said that it was about a mile walk or something like that. Don't quote me on that one, but it's a little bit of a walk between one side of the festival and the other. But you're going to a festival, you're going to be walking, you're going to be running, you're going to be jumping, you're going to be dancing. No need to complain, just enjoy it. Be grateful that Ultra has done this for us, and all good vibes, baby. Plur, peace, love, unity, and respect all the way. So a couple tips of advice from a veteran. Stay hydrated. It does not matter if you're drinking, doing drugs, or not. Stay hydrated always. The heat, and especially in Florida, it does not play. And you need to respect your body. And with that said, I also want to remind anybody that is going to Miami Music Week that it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And you don't want to exhaust yourselves throughout Miami Music Week. And even if you're not going to Miami Music Week, even if you're going to just Ultra, you don't want to exhaust yourself on Friday going super hard, and then you can barely walk on Saturday, and then you're sleeping on Sunday. Because I'll tell you what, Lost Lands, my sister, her boyfriend, and I, we all slept. Literally slept. Caught Z's, probably caught a rev cycle during the Jaws set. No joke. Like, our bodies just couldn't, and we paced ourselves. So respect your bodies, respect yourselves, know your limits, and be safe, everybody. Be safe. Remember that you're loved, and there's somebody out there that you need to be here for. So love yourself and have the best time ever. Live your best life. 100. I can't wait to see you guys there. I hope you enjoyed this video. And my Lost Lands video is coming soon. I actually got flagged on that video and it got taken down. But I'm going to do some editing on it, and I'll be posting about 3 or 4 part series soon. Alright, guys? If you have any questions, leave any comments below. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Stay bassy, stay dirty, and I love you guys. Stay blessed.